Never before have we humans been such an advanced and sophisticated civilization working together in such ways. In just a few centuries, we've went from feudalism to industrialization. The life expectancy of humans has doubled in the last 2 centuries. And the pocket calculators we use today are more powerful than the computers NASA used to land astronauts on the moon. That's just how exponentially technology has developed. And essentially all of this technology has made our lives much easier than it would have been years ago. So obviously life has really changed drastically in recent ages. And never before have we been living as easily and happily as we are right now. And I want to put this into a better perspective. So take a look at this timeline here that ranges back to 195,000 years ago. 195,000 years ago is roughly when the first humans started to appear on this planet. So it's a nice time frame to call the beginning of human history. Now, this big blue bar here represents the entire human history, and I represented the information age as a green bar. But you probably only see a big blue bar. That's because the information age is too small to even see. In fact, it is so small that it doesn't even cover 1 pixel on the screen. If this bar were to stretch the size of a full-size soccer field, then the section representing the information age would barely cover 2 centimeters. That's how short of a time the information age is. And that short, slim slit of time is where all of our lives managed to land on. We are so lucky and privileged to have our lives span across that small thin slit of time. Among all of this time where a lot more suffering happened. If you were born just a few centuries ago, you probably would have spent your whole life farming under the brutal sun every single day. You could have been born during a time of a terrible plague, in which case you would have died a horrible and painful death. But we weren't born in all of those times. We were born in a time where modern society lets you have a free, joyful, and happy life. We were born in a time where famine, poverty, and war are considered stories of the past. Right? Well, no, not really. You may think that the modern world is free from things like poverty, famine, and war. But the truth is that even in such a modern world, people still face these problems. In fact, the lives we experience with smartphones and computers is only true for a small minority. In fact, there are more people in this world without internet connection than with internet connection. And for that matter, there are more people in this world with cell phones than with toilets. Think about that. You're more likely to find a person without a toilet than a person without a cell phone. That's crazy. And even though global poverty has decreased by half in the last decade, 70 to 80% of the world's population still gets less than $10 per day. And even in wealthy countries like the US, over half the population gets less than $30,000 per year. So, you see, the lives we live may seem like the lives how everyone on this planet lives. But that's not the truth. In fact, we are a minority, not a majority. And I think we should be thankful for that. We should be thankful that not only there are lives lying in this same time we call the information age, but we also get to live in such environments. In fact, showing gratitude is one of the simplest ways in being happy and feeling better. Research in psychology has consistently shown that showing gratitude can bring positive emotions, stronger relationships, better health in both physical and psychological aspects, and happy experiences. A study was done by 2 psychologists from the University of Miami and the University of California, where participants were divided into 2 groups. One group was asked to write about things that they were grateful for 10 weeks, and the other group was asked to write about things that they were irritated and frustrated about for 10 weeks. And after the experiment was done, the group that reflected on grateful things showed higher levels of happiness. Another experiment was done by a psychologist from the University of Pennsylvania, where participants were asked to write a letter to who they always wanted to thank in the past. And after the letter was written, participants also experienced a higher increase in happiness. So, what are some ways you can show gratitude? Well, the easiest way is to say just 2 words. Thank you. There are 86,400 seconds in one day, and it only takes 1 second to say thank you. Take a good look at that picture. That's all the seconds in one day represented as dots. That's a lot of seconds. Sparing just a few seconds here and there to say thank you to someone can really change how you think and behave. Saying thank you to a person who has opened the door for you instead of just blown past by. Saying thank you to a person who has helped you. Saying thank you to a janitor who's working hard in the hallway. Those small actions are what make us someone more open-minded, happy, and optimistic. There are other ways you can show gratitude too. For example, you can write a letter to someone who you've always wanted to thank, or you can thank them in real life if that's what you prefer. can even thank them mentally in your mind if that's what you want. And another way you can show gratitude is also by keeping something called a gratitude journal. Writing things down that you're grateful for every week or every day, in fact, can also show the benefits previously mentioned. So, I think people in this world generally don't say enough thank you. And let's change that cycle today by showing gratitude and appreciation all the time throughout the entire day. On the count of three, we're going to say thank you loud and clear, all right? 1, 2, 3. Thank you! And when humanity becomes more appreciative and thankful for everything in this world, we will realize that gratitude has the power to turn a normal meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend, and a normal opportunity to a blessing.